about that slight delay, but we are here and we are ready to talk sport. And who better to talk about European football than, why are you pointing at yourself? And with my two sisters, Karuhize and Kieni Githinji. Roy, habari yako?
It was a sister, the kind of sister I've been.
Actually, I can't even insult my sister. How have you been, Roy? I haven't seen you for like a month.
I've been amazing. I've been well. Man United results have been
out of this world.
Southampton.
You know, I've reached that point where you have to accept your child is down.
Yeah,
sometimes lazima ukubali those results. So me, I'm okay with that. I reached acceptance. 2020 they have acceptance.
But at least yours is down.
Kieni, how you doing? How you doing, Kieni?
Me, I'm fantastic. Me, I'm a champion. I've been celebrating now, I think, for a month. I'm the English champion. Yeah, it's been amazing. Still trying to stay fit and healthy, especially in these COVID times. Yeah, but all is well.
Yes.
The theme of my life is now. What's the theme of your life? Mine is it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Kieni is a champion who's not playing like Arsenal.
No, we have to get to
We'll
that.
get to those details soon,
Yeah.
guys. Today, of course, we're proud to be partnered with ABSA. Yes, make sure you get the ABSA One account because there are so many benefits of having the ABSA One account. It has zero maintenance fee and no minimum balance.
All right.
Yeah, that's Kieni right there. No minimum.
Kieni, there's
cheap
no
is
minimum
good.
balance.
Cheap is good, but
This is actually no minimum balance.
That's mine. That's mine in
Also,
German.
the benefits of getting the ABSA One account, which I'll tell you about throughout the show. And then if you have any questions about the ABSA One account, just SMS 22268. 22268. Somebody will get back to you and give you all the information you need about the ABSA One account. Now, you are seeing these lovely hoodies that on next
by the way.
These ABSA hoodies. I'm unique, so I get orange. The boys get a common color.
Yeah.
Red.
You can actually win one of these by predicting the score of today's feature game. Of course, it is Arsenal versus Manchester City, the FA Cup tie, 9:45 p.m. tonight. So there's a post I've put on this page where you can predict the score in the comment section and you can win one of these hoodies. By the way, they're soft. Hey,
they're nice and warm, especially for this cold
and
weather.
we're giving away 5 courtesy of ABSA. 5
of them.
On a beach.
So we're not keeping the other 5. That plan of ours for the 5.
Wait, ABSA felt sorry for you, so they've given you yours. Now we're going to give away 5 others.
Oh yeah.
I have also been asking you guys.
So we stopped the stream thinking it wasn't there, but apparently it's there.
So now?
So can we just...
We start afresh?
Yeah. Is it on?
Whoa, so that some guys have already seen the start.
But I'm not seeing the us. I'm only seeing the...
Yeah, there was a delay, but then now it came. You say?
But even this one, it's looping. In a loop.
Yapana, yes, loop.
In a loop.
No, but you'll see me stop.
What is looping? Us guys.
No, the clip that is there is looping.
here what we have to talk about. Kieni and I sense, Roy, just Roy. For the next hour or so, there's so much happening in European football, you guys. And first of all, Roy, how have you been?
Absolutely fantastic. I've learned to accept things and accept my children for their insufficiencies. If I've got a D plus student, it's a D plus student. In other words, I like Man United.
And you're lucky that right now Man United is not playing like a D plus student.
Oh,
Kenny,
yeah.
how have you been?
I've been celebrating, of course, Liverpool crowned champions without having to kick the ball. Thank you very much, William. I think he was doing a job interview because he's out of contract next season, so we might just get him.
You know, you just erased something I said.
What?
Chelsea fans kept saying we won the league for Liverpool, and I'm like, no, Liverpool won the league for themselves.
Yes.
But now you're giving them credit.
Yeah, they just made our work easier. I mean, we didn't have to wait a bit longer.
Just as well, because after you became champions, you started playing like Arsenal. But that's a conversation
That's
we'll
another
have
conversation.
after a while.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, we are coming to you today courtesy of ABSA. Yes, you need to open an ABSA One account, and I'll tell you why. Because the ABSA One account has zero maintenance fee and no minimum balance, and plenty other advantages, which I'll tell you throughout the show. And if you want to know more about the ABSA One account, just send a text message to 22268.
You got
Send
Kieni
a
there,
text message to 22268.
You know where you got Kieni?
Zero.
No minimum balance. I said it's mine. A man at peace with having no cash.
That's all we have. Now, the reason we are flossing with these hoodies, and we've taken a picture on this page with these lovely hoodies. I get a unique color, the boys get common red.
Orange Mokamba.
But they might look so cool.
You're
They all look fantastic. Guys, you can actually win an ABSA hoodie like these, one of these, if you can predict the score of today's feature game. It is, of course, Arsenal versus Manchester City, 9:45 p.m. tonight. And I've been asking you on this page, just go to the post where I've posted the rules and regulations of predict and win with ABSA, and predict the score. At the end of full time tonight, it will take us 24 hours to get 5 winners, and then we will award 5 winners with the wonderful ABSA hoodie.
So we're not using our plan B,
Which is?
we keep the hoodies. Plan B.
Right,
your
ABSA
plan
felt
B.
sorry for you, so you can keep yours.
It's called the
There
administration.
are 5 others for the winners.
Oh.
Something else I've been asking you to do for the last 24 hours is to send an analysis of tonight's game, Arsenal versus Manchester United, a 30-second video. And we have had a panel that has selected 6 of the best.
Okay.
So throughout the show, we're going to play those 6 videos. If your video plays, you will win a jersey of your choice.
Okay.
As long as it is available in Nairobi.
Yeah.
We have Arsenal jerseys, Man United, Liverpool here only because they're champions.
Say
And then I'll have to really dig for the Chelsea winner.
I think it's under the chair.
Guys, we need to get to the matters of football.
Yeah.
First and foremost, congratulations are in order to Real Madrid.
Oh, yeah.
They are La Liga champions for the 34th time.
My goodness.
And they, for me, I'm not sure. Well, of course they deserve it, they're champions. But what has Barcelona been doing since they came back from the break?
Yeah, I think...
You know, it's called being a sponsor. You know, a sponsor, there's a point in your life where you just retire, take things easy, and you spend your money, stop earning money. I think Barcelona have just sat back and they did something called being normal.
Yeah.
In these abnormal times, you're required to refresh and change the way you do things.
Yeah.
Barcelona is still doing things the way they've been doing it when they were winning. They didn't see any need to refresh the team.
You know, it's
There's a new lease of life in Real Madrid. There's no new lease of life in Barcelona.
Yeah.
They're doing it the same way.
It seemed almost normal that the teams that were top of the league before the unfortunate COVID break would be the teams who would go on to win the league. So it was in Barcelona's hands to take the title.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking here at some of their recent results. Their last game they lost 2-1 to Osasuna.
Yes.
Then I'm seeing they drew with Atletico, they drew with Celta Vigo, they drew with Sevilla, all this after the break. So,
No,
and then you still have the likes
of
of Messi and Suarez in your phone.
Yeah, there's the
It's doing
element...
things the same way.
No, it's doing things the same way, but I also think that Real Madrid, remember last season they finished third?
Yes.
Not even second, they were third. They were behind Atletico.
Yes.
So when they came back this season, they needed to prove a point as, you know, the
To keep their jobs.
To keep their jobs also. And since Zizou was brought back, it's kind of like brought some order into that team. So they're no longer struggling, having issues in the changing room. The concentration on the pitch is 100%. So I think Real Madrid now are actually going to rule for a bit of time, because if you look at Barcelona, also their players they're getting older and older. So Messi is getting older. Suarez is getting older. And then everybody has learned how to play them. So there's going to be a shift.
No new ideas.
New ideas, guys have gotten used to them, and that's why I told you the sponsor behavior. You have a sense of entitlement.
Exactly.
As a sponsor, you know she's going to come to Kieni. She's going to come to Kieni. You don't put in the work.
You don't put in the work.
She's going to come to
Kieni.
Exactly.
I'm looking at the Puchichi.
Puchichi.
Yes.
Just
Messi.
say the top goal scorer award.
No, but it's Kieni. What
Puchichi is better.
Puchichi sounds like a program.
It sounds like a fruit.
Messi on 23 goals and then Benzema on 21. I won't even go down to Moreno on 16 and Suarez and Casillas on 15. It's between Messi and Benzema, given that there's only one game left to play in La Liga. So Messi's on 23 and Benzema on 21. Both of them on fire.
Okay, let's accept. The guy I'm going to give a lot of respect to is Benzema, because he's, you know, when you reach that level of complacency, whether it is what it is, attitude has developed within you, to bring yourself back to really concentrate on the game, it's like a new player.
And to challenge.
Yeah, he's been reborn. He's actually come as a different player.
Yeah.
Messi is just doing Messi. And for me, what I think has happened with Barcelona is that they've stretched Messi
too thin.
Too thin.
Yeah.
You
can no longer carry that team single-handedly. The pressure is going to crack.
So I'm still saying this, but the reason why Messi will win this award, obviously, is given the fact that Barcelona is still playing well football where everything has to go through Messi.
Through Messi, yeah.
Well, Real Madrid, it's actually Benzema's putting in the effort to create those goals.
And they've learned to play without Cristiano. So now you're actually seeing the other players.
Real Madrid have become more of a team.
Exactly.
Barcelona is still Messi and the others.
Exactly.
Yes, you know, Barcelona is the boss and the rest. In other words, the African.
Yeah.
I want to read out some comments from people who are watching and just send some shout outs. We have to be nice. Kevin Osware says, this is wonderful. I don't know why it sounds.
You can tell his accent.
It looks, his accent.
He's that is.
How do you say this is wonderful?
That is European.
There's a fish emoji.
It says, I'm seeing APSA as the program sponsor. Kudos Radull. Yes, APSA have come on board for today. Agosh Jarongo says the show is getting more interesting and better as the days go by. Keep up the good work, Carol. He doesn't mention you guys, which is normal.
Slaves, that's what
Apollo Okutoye says he's watching from Madari North. Ochiweda, sign of good things to come. Man City will be killed. Yes! Man City will be killed tonight.
You see now, you win one game and then now this is what happens.
Alexis Ann Murui says, leo ni kama kuna swara. Hope your swara ni kwa Man City. Eli Alpha says he's a guy. Shout out to Bien Washie. Ochiweda says he's locked from Timbuktu. Do you even know where Timbuktu is?
Next to Timbuktu 1. Let me ask you this, yeah?
It's in
Mali or
Mauritania,
something.
West Africa.
You see, guys, the things of Swan and what that's what happens when there's too many people going to the national park now, yeah? So the influence is very clear.
By Elizabeth, inside, Samuel Gudush Jr. tukondani mpaka tamati. What is tamati? Mwisho.
Mwisho. That's what our producer talks out of hand. We're not paying you extra for saying that, by the way.
Nobody's going to give you June.
Our floor manager is so excited. He's contributing to the conversation.
For no money.
And then Colin Zomino, shout out, Harry John, Oliver Aswani, Kevin Nato, all these guys are tuned. Ken Mutugi says, Man City will not accept the repeat of the same mistake again. It's going to be smoking. Of course, remember, Arsenal beat them, I think it was 2017 in the FA Cup. But guys, I want us to move on to Premier League. FA Cup we'll talk about much later on in the show. I want us to move on to the Premier League. And the fact that, Kieni, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We met a month ago, you were not yet champions.
Yes.
Now you are champions.
Now we are confirmed.
William.
Yes.
Since you won.
No.
First of all, you go to Etihad.
You know,
guard of honor from some of the best players in the world.
The most expensive team in the world.
And then they trash you.
You know, Carol, ever since they won the league, we've seen that transition, right? Where the new Liverpool. It's called a hangover.
No, since the past.
If you drink illicit brew,
No.
it will treat you abnormally.
No. The challenge here, by the way, let me tell you the truth. And I've been looking at the way that the players are trying to explain themselves out of it, especially Virgil, especially because of his mistake that led to the equalizer against Arsenal. So what you can see is that these guys are actually kind of being forced to play this football because of the eyeballs. They want to go on holiday. They're like, we've done all the heavy lifting. We did the job in January.
Yeah, there's very little to motivate them to play with.
There's nothing to motivate them.
But Kieni, you're talking like you're the first team to win the league.
No, but look at it this way.
It's taken you 20 years.
30.
30?
Yeah, 30 years.
30 years!
It's 30 years.
30
years since 1990!
30 years, their sponsors right now are handing that money, $30 million.
30 years!
Yeah.
What?
No, but you see, Carol.
So,
yeah.
My point is, it's taken you 30 years, you've won the league, so you've not done anything unique.
Exactly.
It means 29 other times it's been won by other guys.
Other guys,
you know?
yeah.
What you had going for you was at least breaking that points record.
Yeah.
You had something still to play
Fight for.
After all you did,
yeah.
You won the season in November. Let's not lie.
Yeah.
You won the season in November.
So where was the
All you
effort?
had to do is focus for a little bit. You have 2 games left.
Carol, we have young
Holidays
guys.
will come.
Did you see our defense? A guy called Joe
Van
Gomez
Dijk-
and Van
Van
Dijk.
Dijk-
Those guys were
But
on
they
a
gave
full
Arsenal
hangover.
an assist.
Yes.
How many fantasy points were an
And
assist?
don't let me tell you, your game wasn't bad. The worst was the City game. The City game, you could see it. The Muslims,
Hangovers.
the Muslims didn't have hangovers. So
Okay.
Sadio Mane was playing good football.
All the Muslims.
All the Muslims.
But one were Okongo.
Congo.
Yeah. No,
So I think they're still hung up on the fact that they wanted 7 to go. Okay, that's one record. They wanted the 101 points record, but clearly now they can't get it because they, as you said, the discipline was just thrown out of the window.
Let me tell
These
you,
guys couldn't just hold it together, and I think that's why Klopp got pissed off. But he was like, "They're gonna give me a trophy."
yeah, and that's why.
Of course.
That's why you're blessed to play Liverpool right now. You know, let me tell you, Carol, a fact is a fact. It's very hard to be humble when you've got a lot of money.
When you're a champion,
You know.
and you see the coach will shout at them.
Roy has no money and he's not humble. So
Of
it
course.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's very hard to be so the
And that's not the worst thing.
Yeah, so the point is, it's very hard for them to actually keep that focus.
Yeah.
And as Carol said, if you're not won the league for the average age of 30 years, which is the age of a liquid, and you've not won for 30 years, I mean, we're just asking you for that level of discipline and maturity to see the job through.
Wamahigan Jenga says Liverpool is a letdown. They can't play in an empty stadium. But
Yes.
that empty
I don't
stadium
think that's
is punishment for everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
unless
Carol,
you get a Premier League team
Carol, we want to go through that.
playing in an empty stadium, everybody's going through that.
But everyone's reacting differently. Let's just accept a fact, right?
Manu are playing better without the crowd.
Yes.
You know that?
Let me tell you what
That's the opposite.
The story is this.
Yeah.
If you find teams that are playing well in an empty stadium, those are immature teams.
Manu have got rock.
That means, well, now let me tell you
These
what.
guys have got like 15 straight wins.
Without the support,
Yeah.
without the drive, or without the intimidation of fans, is when they can concentrate. In other words, it takes maturity to concentrate when the fans either screaming for you or against you.
Yeah.
Coming to Man United just now, since you're talking about them, I just want to read some comments. Moas di Gituki, Carol, Doha is following. My video analysis should win me a Chelsea jersey.
Hey.
Wait and
Drinking
see
is
which
okay, my
video
brother.
analysis
That's
will-
called- that's a full Kenya.
Satil Jamil says, Kieni Githinji, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Lakini,
Like me what?
hizo games zimebaki, ambia Klopp akuwe merciless.
No, he's just gonna put the
Yeah.
second team.
Aswani, Eric Aswani, talking about the earlier conversation, give credit to Messi where due. I think we have given credit to Messi.
Yeah, they're
On
overworking
that,
him. We said they're overworking him.
they're
They
literally
need to rediscover
overworking him.
themselves, yeah.
Patrick Muridi says we're looking smart.
Hey.
Hey, why do people look at me for so long?
Princess Nelly, Carol, just give me a shout out.
Okay, shout out.
Princess Nelly, shout out. And I saw that comment of yours. She put a comment that we look like we're in a Nigerian movie.
No, it's a summer.
Manchester United, Roy, we've talked about Liverpool. You're saying, so your kids are playing well because you're in an empty stadium.
You know,
No
let
pressure.
me tell you that level
Yeah,
of
but
pressure,
that's true.
That's sad for me because it means that when there are fans who are either cheering against them or fans who are
Handing insults.
demanding a lot from them, that is your supporters. Because supporters, remember, also intimidating.
Yeah.
Right? They put you under pressure.
Expectations are high.
The other fans from the other side put you under pressure because they insult you. Which means these Manu kids are not able to handle insults or demands. But when it takes a mature person to play the game like they are fans when they are no fans. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically we're saying that Manu are a kiddish team.
No, but I think
That's
also,
what's coming up.
the other thing that has happened
They
for
are
Manu-
kiddish.
The other thing that's happened.
Right. It's
They
so
are kiddish.
annoying. It's so annoying that they are a joy to watch.
Yeah, actually I
Fun
enjoy
is a
watching
joy
the
to
game.
watch right now.
Children playing alone in the mud
And
are a joy to
listen,
watch.
don't quote me because I'll deny if you have this recording. Manu are a joy to watch.
What is sad? It had to take Bruno. I was going to say Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Bruno
Bruno Mars.
Fernandes. Yes. Bruno Fernandes to come to Manu
Yeah.
to make the other players realize one, I could get fired,
Exactly.
or two,
And in fact, that's the point of
football is not that hard.
Somebody like Pogba had always got issues. He had issues. Then COVID happened. Then you realize I have to see through my contract because I can't just force my way out because clubs don't have money to pay what they want to pay. And then they're seeing a guy like Bruno Fernandes is coming and he's going to take control of that midfield,
They won't
make you
panic.
look irrelevant. So when you're put back on the squad, you go back to work.
Yeah,
And then
I actually admire the Pogba I'm seeing because there's a
Yeah.
level of maturity. He doesn't
Just
seem
maturity.
to just be playing to play because
he's playing to show off, Carol.
Roy, he's delivering.
he's delivering
That's
whatever he's doing.
what I'm saying. When you say you like the way someone is, let me tell you, one day Manu lost a game 5-0 to someone else.
Roy, the Pogba I didn't like would lose the ball and look at. I lose it and I look at Kieni to go after it.
Yeah, but let me tell you what it is, Carol. It's-
Pogba is actually playing.
Well,
Yeah.
yes. Well,
How
he's the
is
same. Let me tell you something. He's the same Pogba. He's the same talented person.
Yeah.
But now he's sulking. Do you know when a child jumps into the swimming pool and tells Daddy look and jumps? You know what the other kids do? It's time to jump. That's the Pogba you're watching. Just because someone else
Okay,
is
Roy,
taking the glory.
Roy insults all his players. Let me give you another one of your players to insult who's actually delivering.
Yeah.
Anthony Martial.
Yeah.
You
Martial.
have been such a big critic.
Of Martial.
But let me tell you.
Hat-tricks,
let me tell
got
you.
your
In fact,
goal the other day.
Let me tell you what. But you know why I'm
It's not
discussing
even
Carol?
guys like Martial. It's somebody like Greenwood. Greenwood, I think, is on the same
Greenwood
number of
is amazing.
goals with Firmino.
But
This
yes,
season.
he's on for like 14 goals.
Yeah, it's
Right.
You look at something like that, and
That is amazing. You know why that is amazing?
A young kid.
Because he's not giving you any less in any game.
Yeah.
Carol, it is wrong for me to say a player has been playing horribly for half a season and plays well.
Yeah.
Then he expects me to applaud. No, that is what you should have been doing. When I discovered that the watch can make good chapatis at the end of the year, when the guests have left, and when the guests were there, she was making some other things that look like tires. It is wrong. I'm not going to tell her, hey, chapati ni nzuri leo, but wakati wageni, mbona kutengeneza hizi chapati, and the wageni wa Luyas. Why did you make those chapati? When the Luya guests, who were to impress?
Let me ask you something else about Man United before we take our first break. VAR.
these guys are VARs, Nini.
Or should I say Manchester United?
You know that kid in class was a teacher's pet? That's Manu for VAR.
What you did, Roy?
You know, you used to talk about pets and Africans
Roy,
don't have pets. They can keep animals they can eat.
Roy, what you guys did to Aston Villa was unfair. I know later on you went and really drummed it in and showed them we would have won anyway.
Yeah.
But it's a clear, not a penalty. VAR checks it.
Like 3 times.
VAR gives it. And it has to wait until the end of the game for everybody to say, oh, actually, you know what, it wasn't.
Okay, let me tell you something.
No, you take
We
the
all know
Carol.
that the first goal scored messes up the other team.
Of
Fine,
course.
United went on to score 2,000 other goals.
I'll tell you what's sad about
Completely
this.
outplayed them.
Carol, I'll support and tell you what's sad about this United. This United doesn't create goals to the point that we rely on any favor we can get to look for a goal. That just says about the kind of United. We're not, you know, the old United, if a player fell down, he'd get up and try and score. But this United, when you fall down, you're like, this is the chance I have.
But those players are
Right?
gone.
Those players are gone.
Scores,
Now, Carol,
only, those
we have broken the record for the most penalties in a season
Yeah.
in the Premier League, which is 13, also Kenny's favorite number.
Is that something you're boasting about?
No, I'm just saying, it's when you're disgusted.
You saw that thing from Footy Humor?
Yeah.
Before your game, what was your last game? They're already predicting who's going to take the penalties.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what, Carol, when you're good at
The
something,
game hasn't even started.
Carol, when you're good at something, you boast about it, whether it's a horrible thing. If I'm the ugliest person that boasts
No,
about it.
but Roy, we
But
all
now Kenny's here.
know from
Yeah.
Fergie time that Man United was a favourite team. They would get, instead of three minutes extra
other time.
It was even non-fuggy time, you know.
But now we are looking for the
Fuggy just shouting at the ref at halftime, then you see the game changes.
It's always been a favorite club, Roy, just admit.
At that time, there are two people you favor in life. You favor the people who are absolutely powerful because they'll scare you. But you can also favor people you feel sorry for. I think Man U's penalties now not coming like the way we used to. We used to get penalties because you're so powerful, we're scared to give them the penalty. Now we're getting Woye penalties. Ooh, they're so useless.
Yeah, because the inform team right now needs Woye. Guys, let me read some tweets and we go into our first break. When we come back, we'll talk about Arsenal and then several other things, including FA Cup predictions. Kevin Oswere says Radull. Kevin Oswere, he's talking about himself. Kevin Oswere is Dero FC chairman. We are watching from Nyilima Sports Ground, home of Dero FC. That's the Jamo.
We are watching on a flat screen.
Douglas Baba Jr., he says, keep it burning. The show is lit. The FA finalists will be Manchester United and Manchester City. Anyway, guys, let's take our first break. And remember, during the break, we're going to play some of the analysis videos that you were showing. If your video plays, I owe you your team jersey.
All right.
And please don't say something like...
Liverpool, champions.
No. Someone will come and say they support Burnley. Where did they get a Burnley jersey? We'll see you after the break.
I'm analyzing Chelsea versus United. Chelsea and United have been regular opponents in effect, and on Sunday they meet in Wembley. United is in their best form in recent years and are likely to win this, but considering it a tough game because both teams head into the semi-final having won their recent league game, which could go either way. So selection by their managers is a key and will depend on what they consider important to them.
Okay, sasa ukiangalia table Arsenal haiwezi cheza UEFA competition, na ndio kucheza UEFA competition itabidi wametumia the shortcut way which in Queen FA. Arsenal leo wamekuwa wakicheza good of late, wamecapitalize by the errors of the opponents na wakapata mabao, wamekuwa pressure their opponents. Defensively wako poa, attacking pia wako step up, goalkeeping Roberto Martinez alikam akaprove us amefanya kazi poa. For Man City wamekuwa struggle of late, hawajakuwa na that good form, struggle against Bournemouth, Southampton pia. Defensively Guardiola anajaribu kubahatisha kiasi, by which I think hizo kubahatisha ndo Arsenal watapata chance ya kubitio Manchester City na kuenda kucheza finali za FA, na hata pia naona wakiwinio cup.
Versus Arsenal, a very important game for both the teams, considering the fact that they need this to salvage at least something this season. Now, City's record against Arsenal this season has been 100%, but this is a cup tie, and remember that in 2017 Arsenal had to beat both Chelsea and Man City on their way to win the FA Cup. So expect anything from this game. Come on, you Gunners, don't let me down.
Welcome back. Yes, if your clip played, then I owe you a team jersey, and a bit later on we're going to play 3 more clips. So yes, I'm going to give away 6 jerseys. By the way, I promised 3. I'm feeling generous.
She's generous with our things.
No,
she's like a mother.
Wait, how many shillings did you remove to buy a jersey? Do you know I bought these jerseys?
It's a thought that counts, and I thought of removing money.
Guys, welcome back. Remember, we're coming to you courtesy of ABSA, and I gave you some of the benefits of an ABSA One account. There's so many more benefits of an ABSA One account. So make sure that you send a text message to 22268 and ask any question you want about the ABSA One account. Somebody will call you back and then answer all your questions. Remember, the ABSA One account has 0 maintenance fees and no minimum balance required. ABSA, of course, are the official banking partner in Africa for the Premier League. So score with ABSA 1. And courtesy of ABSA, we will be giving away these nice hoodies to whoever can predict the score of Arsenal versus Manchester City. The game is on tonight at 9:45 p.m. So mine is orange, the guys have red ones. So we're going to give away 5 of these. So 5 correct predictions will win an ABSA hoodie each. And
they're nice. Wait, does mine have money inside? Let's just clean this up.
Right, you have to have money. You have to have money to leave money in the pocket. We are using pesa nowadays because we don't have cash.
May I say the perfect mature answer? Tunge after COVID.
So guys, go to the other post on Radull Live and see how you can predict the score of Arsenal versus Manchester City. And no entries will be allowed after kickoff tonight. And as soon as full time is from full time, give us 24 hours to announce who the winners are, because we have to sieve through to get all the correct predictions. Now, we've talked about Liverpool and Manchester United. Let's talk about the team that matters.
Which one?
The team that has... Can I say we're in form because we beat the champions?
Oh dear, help us.
We're in form. We beat Liverpool.
You beat Angola team.
Arsenal had a couple of wins. Then we fell to Tottenham.
Yeah.
Of all out-of-form teams.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And then, as Kieni is going, do you know, I didn't give us a chance against Liverpool. I was just bad mouthing to bad mouth.
I gave them a lot of chances against Liverpool.
Why? You gave us a chance against Liverpool.
It's a drunk team.
They're still in party mode.
They're coming from a bar. How do you play football against a girl who just come from a place where there are nice brown people?
No, but first of all, it was just, you know, you guys scored first. Liverpool scored first. I was like, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Even me, by the way, at that point, I wanted to go to bed.
I knew it would be a slim. I hope you went, because what happened?
No, I watched. No, when I watched what Van Dijk
did. The torture.
Yeah, I watched Van Dijk. I was like, hold on, this guy is supposed to be like 75 million pounds. How did he do that? How?
Okay, let me tell you what happens, Kieni. Just cut some slack. The team put in the effort, they won their cup, they're relaxed.
And even
I gave Arsenal this game because I'm saying this is a time where teams who have either closed their season, they have closed their books, the season is over for them.
Yeah.
Those are the best teams to play at this point in the league.
But more importantly,
Arsenal are desperate guys trying to prove that they will not end up 14.
That's why I want to ask Carol, what's happening to your team? Because you guys, it's not even inconsistency, it's like a collapse.
It's erratic.
Yeah.
You know erratic?
Arsenal needs a break.
You know that word?
They need a break.
This is the way you guys...
It's not us. It's not you guys.
No.
It's us.
You guys need a holiday. Look, I'm saying the difference.
Yeah.
You guys need a holiday.
Arsenal just need a break.
Guys need to be sat down, go through...
What you're going to do?
No, what is it?
Reflect.
Yeah, we need to...
Yoga,
that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
We need to be taken to somewhere in South Asia. We go through yoga.
Meditation.
And get out of this entanglement that's just going on in their
I'll
life.
tell you what frustrates me about Arsenal. We have talent in our school.
That's the thing.
But it's well hidden.
We see it. No, we see it.
Yeah.
Aubameyang, Lacazette. I mean, this team is not bad. So what's happening?
But you never
There's
know.
no maturity in that team.
You never know which side. You never know which side is going to turn up. And I don't think maturity is the right word. One of our most performing players right now is Saka.
Exactly.
How old is Saka? He's still a teenager.
Yeah.
He's a teenager.
That's why I'm saying Kieni.
It's
blend,
one of our most informed
the
players.
magic in football.
Fine, he gets tired after a while. He can't play for 90 minutes. But
young guys are not supposed to get tired. That's what women
Aubameyang doing what they're supposed to be doing.
But you see, if you look at a guy like Ceballos, he came from was it Barcelona or Real? Real.
Yeah.
And when he joined Arsenal, the first games, you're like, hey, what a talent.
Then they got influenced.
No, I think
hang out with toys.
The COVID of Arsenal. Covidiots, ikaingia.
Yeah, yes.
The guy has completely disappeared. And you know, you keep looking for him on the pitch. He's not there anymore.
Carol, I'm telling you, do you know where the mastery is in football? It's a blend in management between young and old. Whenever you get that mix wrong, you have too much of old, then you get into Barcelona's problems, Germany and Bayern Munich's problems, where you're like, oops, we're going too much on the old. Then when you get it the other way around, you get too much of the young. And that's what Arsenal start struggling for. At one point when Manu won things and they say we never win things with kids, is they won it with kids, yes, but the control was still coming out of maturity. And the maturity can also come from the manager. The manager can feed maturity into the team. But I think that Arsenal's got a manager.
You can have a very young manager.
You have a young
very
manager,
young guys.
and then you're training young guys, and there's no leadership. So it's all about talent. You can't base your team purely on talent. There are going to be some decisions that have to be made out of maturity. Like you're not going to pull a guy's ear when the ref is not watching. That's maturity.
And even there's some
things. Arteta's too soft.
Yes.
And he's dealing with there's no proper leadership on the pitch. If you look at Chelsea, for example, Chelsea are doing that mix of youth and
age. Yeah.
And then you look at this guy, their coach, what's his name? Lampard. He's got mature players on the pitch who played even against him. Guys like N'Golo Kante, who can actually talk in the changing room, and these kids will listen.
If
you go to Liverpool, you have guys like Henderson and Milner who are doing that kind of work.
Exactly.
So it's
and that's why you look at Manu. Why is it Manu erratic again? Manu's up and down again because of that. Because you're saying, who is going to be the guy who's going to bring maturity when we go into the changing room? When we go
how do we handle this 3-0 loss? How do we come back?
When you go into the changing room and the guys like you have a manager like Solskjaer who's still youngish to some extent, and goes in and says, "Oh, we did okay, we expected it." He's okay with 2-2. Who's going to blast guys? Me, I always ask him.
Without the manager being there.
Who is going to blast guys? That's why Pogba goes around like that. There's no one to blast you. That's the problem. You need someone with a very bad heart. A bad
a big slap.
A big, nice.
Exactly.
A dictator African heart. That's so traditional and so Luanda Magere mixed with Shaka Zulu.
And Museveni.
Yeah! That's
Okay, no, we're going to talk about Arsenal a bit later on because we're going to get into the FA Cup in the last part of the show. So I'm going to leave it there. As just the fact that we beat Liverpool, I'm on a high.
You won your league.
Liverpool have been on a high for quite a while.
For a month actually.
In fact, there's some comments here. Wamahiga Njenga says it's not about age. It's now, because you guys accusing Arsenal. It's not about age. Check Manchester United forwards. Doreen, she says Arsenal beat a drunk Liverpool. That's,
it's true.
That's luck, not form.
Exactly. It's a really good form.
Peter drank a boxer.
Guys, the other thing I want to
someone just made a point there about Manu's not about age. Look at Manu's strikers and playing well. But that's what we're saying. It's Manu's immature in the sense that those strikers can play that well one day.
And they can be very talented.
And they can be very talented, but the next day, when they're in trouble, they will not play that well. They won't deliver.
And that's the thing, because you see, it's about picking yourself up from very hard situations.
But then your problems and our problems are the same.
That's why we've been saying that.
You have more, for me, you have more talented players all around.
It's just different kinds of slay queens. That's what we have right now,
They all have the same weekend.
Yeah. And the sponsors are there running around with cups and trophies and getting
I'm looking at Kieni. Is Manchester United going to get into the top 4? And this is just such a painful thing because it looks like they are.
They could.
I think Liverpool, and we're looking at the table right now, the English Premier League table. Liverpool, of course, are champions. And 93 points, which means even if you win your last 2 matches, you can't get to...
No, we're not getting to 101.
To that 100 points.
Yeah.
Manchester City, 75, can't be caught by Chelsea. Chelsea and Leicester can still be overtaken by Man United. There's only a point.
Yeah.
Chelsea on 63, Leicester and Manchester United on 62.
And the biggest problem
and they
there...
play each other.
The biggest problem there is actually Leicester.
Leicester have got the bad games.
Leicester have got...
Spurs, they've got Spurs.
No, Leicester don't seem to... They're never able to continue with their form consistently.
What do you mean, Kieni? They're hard to beat.
No, they're hard to beat, but I'm telling you, you see like now they're going to play Spurs, as they say.
They've got Spurs and they've got Man United, right?
Yeah.
Chelsea have got the branch of the easier games. So I'm saying,
Wolves as
I think Chelsea are going through, right?
Wolves are not easy, man. What?
Chelsea are through.
Liverpool, we're going to give them.
I'm sure Chelsea are through only because, and when you're saying Leicester, because you said Leicester are like hot and cold, Leicester have come back a championship side.
Yes.
For the last 1 month or so since the league came back.
In fact, I was reading an article where Brendan Rodgers was being bashed and being told it's the same way you slipped up with Liverpool. It's like you can't continuously...
You can't finish the job.
Yeah, finish the job with the team.
No. I'll tell you this.
Because you then have major injuries.
Yeah.
It's the same squad.
Yeah, guys. You know
again, value way up there.
Yeah, but again, what is it? Again, the balance. Your body doing all the work. So if Vardy has a bad day, the rest of the team will slump.
Yeah.
Right? Man United is getting a bit of a balance. Getting to a better place. But let's accept something. Leicester have the job to do. It's up to Leicester.
Chelsea have an advantage because
Chelsea are done. They're through.
Yeah, because then when they play us, I don't see Klopp fielding a senior team. I don't know. Okay, well, because it's the day that we are getting the trophy because it's our last game at home. Probably he'll play the main squad, but I don't see us competing. And
I've told you,
because there's no record to.
Why are you in this conversation, Kelly? We're talking about race for top 4.
That's what I'm saying, because Chelsea have a game against Liverpool.
Yes,
so they'll get another 3 points there. So that
Chelsea
is gone.
As far as I'm concerned, Liverpool's in, City are in, Chelsea are in.
It's about Leicester and United, and it's going to come down to the Leicester game at home. Leicester will be at home, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be Leicester at home.
Doesn't matter. Empty stadium.
Empty stadium. It matters.
You're favoured everywhere. So
you know where the holes are in the pitch. But I'm just saying, Leicester are going to.
Oh yeah, by the way, so they're playing Spurs the next game, and then they play United
the last game. So I've just said the job, guys.
It's a wrap.
It's all up to Leicester. It's all up to anyone else.
My fellow Gunners, and I'm looking directly at the screen. What are we going to do when Man United gets into the top 4? Where are we going to hide?
No, there's a time where you just walk out in public and take your insults with a big, huge smile. And you say, "Enyewe, mimi mjinga."
So that's almost definite that Manchester United are getting into the top 4.
No, it's not definite. It's down to the game between Man United and Leicester.
Yeah, it's true.
If Leicester pull a bad
I
result,
repeat, it is obvious Man United are getting into the top 4.
I like this girl.
Yeah, now she's talking.
Right, they're going to lose against Spurs. You're going to play.
Are you
Who
sure
else
they
are you
lose
playing?
against Spurs?
Right, we lost against Spurs.
Wow.
What are Arsenal looking forward to?
Right, we're talking about top 4. What are you asking about Arsenal?
Arsenal are so desperate now. They get even excited by small things like that thing for temperature.
Arsenal,
Which
right now, Arsenal are 9th with 53 points.
Okay, yeah.
Assuming we win our last 2 games, we can still get to 59. Which, if Wolves, Tottenham and Sheffield were sleeping, we'd finish 6th. But they're not.
They're not.
So even as we gain points, they'll gain points. We have Aston Villa, who, by the way, is not easy to beat right now. And then Watford. Both teams that essentially are fighting relegation.
So Arsenal are just basically looking forward to the Karamoja Cup. That's it. That's as good as it gets.
December.
Yeah.
And Vardy at 23.
And then Salah at 19, Mane at 17.
Okay.
Why are you going down there?
Okay.
No, I have to mention the Liverpool players. How did you think the team won the cup?
You know me, I think it should reach a point where if you're in a bogus team and you've scored a goal, it counts as 2.
No, but Danny Ings has actually done a lot of work for Southampton.
Yeah.
By the way, Southampton in the last season, this is one of the inform after the break teams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They've come back from the break.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You should be treated very differently. Judge the cook by the ingredients they're working with.
You know, those guys are that when you win a marathon, you get 2 gold medals. You can't give it the same one of the guy of Nini.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah, no,
I would give it to Jamie Vardy simply because he's 3 goals ahead and there are 2 games left.
Yes, I think Vardy's going to run away with it.
Aubameyang and Ings, as good as they are, they're not exactly hat-trick people.
And also, if you look at the fixtures that are remaining, for Leicester, he's still going to be able to score at least 1 goal in each of the last 2 games. So that takes him to 25. So, and I don't see Aubameyang picking up 5 goals in the next 2 games. Neither do I see Ings doing it. So actually, this will just give it to James Vardy.
Right now, you might as well do that.
Well, okay.
But if you're democratic, you'd have given it to Ings.
Of course.
Because you judge a cook by the ingredients.
Let's take another break.
That's why in Central Province, you judge a cook by the amount of water they have. Yeah. So
Guys, I want to take another break. When we come back, it is going to be all about the FA Cup ties. Tonight, there's Arsenal versus Man City. Tomorrow, Manchester United versus Chelsea. That discussion is coming to us after the break. Remember, if your video plays now, I owe you your English Premier League team jersey. So we'll see you after the break.
Arsenal versus City tomorrow will be an attacking game with both teams pressing high up the pitch, and it will be a game of many goals. I think Arsenal will go with 3 at the back, with Lacazette leading the attack, who will be dropping between the lines to receive the ball and setting up Aubameyang and Saka. While City, on the other hand, Man City will have Silva playing false nine, dropping into the midfield to create overloads, while De Bruyne and Foden will be running in spaces in between the lines to set up City chances. I think City will go on top with 4 and Arsenal 2.
Hello, Carol. Look, there's no line that Arsenal will be coming into this game full of confidence after their mediocre race against Liverpool. But again, they're coming up against a side that they're yet to win against since 2015. Then trying to look at the squad that both managers will be having, Pep will only be missing the services of Sergio Kun Aguero, while Mikel Arteta will have to do without Pablo Mari, Bad Leno, and we're even yet to see Mesut Ozil play since the restart. Then I also need to remind you that Pep Guardiola rested Kevin De Bruyne in their mediocre clash against Bournemouth, and Raheem Sterling and Riyad Mahrez only getting a few minutes of that game. So yes, on paper, Manchester City are well placed to take this game, but let me categorically say that if Arsenal can replicate that performance like the one we saw against Liverpool, then I think this game will be determined by very tight margins, because let's face it, that was one of the best performances we've seen from Arsenal in recent years. But at the end of the day, I think that it's still Manchester City's game to lose. Thank you.
To the FA match between Manchester United and Chelsea, I'll give it to Manchester United owing to the fact that they are better defensively compared to Chelsea. And also I think when it comes to attack, the trio of Anthony, Martial, Rashford and Bruno can really cause problems. And on that note, I give it to United a slim win of either 1-0 or 2.
Hey Carol, I'm ready. We've beaten Manchester City before in semi-finals in 2017. That Alex Sanchez goal and the Monreal goal in extra time. We beat them. They're really great. They've been beating us on huge aggregates, 3-0, 3-1. But we know that this time is different. We have a good squad, and coming back after the Liverpool game, we're going to take them out.
Welcome back, guys. Yes, we had a bit of a technical issue, so we are on a new link. I hope you've all crossed over and you're watching the show here. Remember, we're brought to you courtesy of ABSA. The ABSA One account is an account you need to get, simply because there are so many benefits, including the fact that there's zero maintenance fee and of course no minimum balance when you sign up with the ABSA One account. Now, for any questions, SMS 22268. Send an SMS to 22268 and somebody will call you back and answer all your questions, guide you and let you know how you can open up an ABSA One account. By the way, you also get easy unsecured loans. So yeah, Kieni?
Yeah, for the
easy. Stop sending me messages for our loans. Get an ABSA One account.
Oh, yeah.
ABSA, of course, are the official banking partners in Africa for the Premier League. And remember, we have these ABSA hoodies that you can win if you can predict the score of the FA Cup tie tonight, which is Arsenal versus Manchester City, 9:45 p.m. tonight is the kickoff time. And if your video played, by the way, during our breaks, you will win some team jerseys, EPL team jerseys. Yeah, if you played your analysis of the Manchester... Manchester United instead of Arsenal.
It's called aspirational talk.
When you grow up, you
need sanitizer. The Arsenal versus Manchester City game, then if your prediction is correct, you can win one of 5 ABSA hoodies that we are giving away. Now, finally, tonight, Arsenal versus Manchester City. Don't tell me what's going to happen on paper, because then we've lost.
How many do you need?
Huh?
How many goals do you want
to be chapered by?
Seeing that they beat Liverpool like 4-0.
Let's be democratic here. You know your teacher
we
asked how many
also
slaps
beat
you want.
Liverpool. What's the big deal?
We gave you 2 goals. 2!
Children.
It was called CSR.
Children!
Which team has the most FA Cups?
Oh, God.
In the world?
This desperately. What do you do with this?
Which team has won the most FA Cups?
Statistic like which Kikuyu has eaten the most one? What are you talking about?
Yeah. But then which Kikuyu has eaten the most one?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even get into a competition with that person.
It's more just which Louis has eaten the
Arsenal knows how to win the FA Cup.
No,
But
and
in the past, including the last time we won it, got through Manchester City, Chelsea.
I think these are different circumstances. It's a different time, Carol.
For Arsenal and
Didn't Portsmouth have an FA Cup?
Yeah, they do.
I was just saying.
Yeah. But you see, Carol, what I was saying is, you see, City are already going to look at it as, well, we have already qualified. It's at Emirates.
It's at Emirates, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, Roy. You know, the kind of Madarao that these days.
You knock out some of them and
Kieni, you can't even argue that thing about this is your only reprieve. Because all the other teams, apart from
Liverpool.
No, who won the League Cup? City,
yeah.
So
City won the League Cup.
City have a trophy.
They have.
Yes.
Chelsea and Man United are just like us.
Yes.
You guys, it's what
Arsenal, this is a route to Europe.
Okay.
You can end up in Europa, and you can actually win a trophy. That's what I'm saying.
Let's face the fact, Carol. You can't work without a point of focus, right? Man City when they go into this game, where is the focus? But
that's what I'm saying.
What's the
You
purpose?
see, for them,
what are they looking forward to?
You
guys, yours is clear cut on what you need,
what you must have,
what you must have, what you must do.
Yeah.
So it should be boiling blood here for the kids, and they win this game.
Yeah. Because you see, it's the only thing that they can actually talk about.
Arsenal should lose this game. No. Those kids don't even have salary, so at least they can get something. They can be bought for lunch.
De Bruyne, Sterling.
Oh, you're missing the score. Jesus.
Oh my goodness, Jesus scored another goal.
Did you see it? Full Madarao, it was so Brazilian, it was unfair.
The squad that City
you just shout Jesus in a minute.
And the recent form, I don't know who did City lose to the other day? I don't know why.
They lost to Chelsea.
They lost to Chelsea.
Yeah.
City are also in the form of their life. I don't know how they lost to Chelsea.
Yeah.
When you look at City, you don't even know how they are not the champions.
Arsenal, no, we just played better football.
Arsenal, on the other hand, as Roy calls it,
Patapotea.
That one. Arsenal, we can win this game. If you're using logic, we won't.
Let me tell you something.
So these are the only win it when you take those white
joggers.
You have to take the white joggers to the gate shot.
No! Will Aubameyang be for? Zaka will. What is David Luiz going to do? He does something.
It's relying.
The cause of the goal the other day.
But you finally have a good keeper. Did you see that game against Liverpool?
You have a good. You have a keeper. Martinez is good.
I'm not feeling sorry for Leno,
Yeah, by the way.
I don't know whether he's
Toro is done.
No, he'll come back. He'll come back, but it's good for Martinez. Okay,
let's give respect where it's due.
For him, it'd be 12.
I say, besides the fact that Arsenal have to rely on religion for this and churches are not open.
Churches are open, Roy.
But the Muganga office is open.
And most of the owners are more than 58 years old. So, the reality sits on the fact that as much as you guys are considering this as a game of luck, honestly, the cards are in your favor.
Yeah.
You've got talented kids who should look up to these guys and their chance to go and have fun.
And we have
if they go and have fun.
Yeah, you play like you have nothing to lose.
And when young guys play when they have nothing to lose and they want to go and have fun, they know how to take fun.
It's so weird. Arsenal winning is so weird.
You're not even foreseeing it. They might gift you. You know, the seniors might say, you know what, these kids actually should play.
I want Arsenal.
It's going to be a very attacking game. Up, down.
Yes.
City have to score.
Yes.
Because our defense is those ones of we can't have a clean sheet. It's not possible.
Yeah.
We can get a freak goal like we did with Liverpool.
Yeah.
Our goals were freak goals.
Yeah.
So it is possible.
It is possible. I want Arsenal in that final because I want to beat someone 3-0.
Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Manchester United versus Chelsea.
That's what I'm giving Chelsea, by the way. Let me tell you, the maturity of the Chelsea players is coming through. The unreliability of the likes of Martial and Rashford is
clear.
There. I think if Solskjaer starts with Pogba and Bruno Fernandes in the middle, they may be able to contain that Chelsea midfield.
Kieni, you're my buddy.
Yeah.
As a former friend, because now you're retiring as a friend, if these are the kind of comments you're coming up with, this is definitely a Man United game to win, right? This is a Man United team that are beginning to believe in themselves. They think they can beat anyone, right?
You've been lucky that you've played without the fans, because it's given you confidence that this actually looks like a United team of like 10 years ago.
Yes, I am telling you this, Kieni. That team, one thing that I like about this United team now is they're taking shots at goal, right? You've got shots that can come from 4 different places. You've got Greenwood, you've got Rashford, you've got Martial, you've got Bruno Fernandes, and you've got Pogba. You've got 5 people who can take a shot. I am giving this game to Man United because we've got 5 players who can score. Right? So I don't see what kind of... I would say this in that respectful way, crap you're saying.
No. Look, Chelsea are well known for their counter-attack. You have Pulisic on the wing. You've got N'Golo Kante who can run forward with the ball and defend at the same time. Rudiger on a good day is going to harass those kids because he's a bully, he's a youngster in black.
I've named 5 goal scorers. You may know how many Chelsea.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Carol, we've got 5 scorers.
Chelsea against City.
Chelsea, anybody scores. William scores, Pulisic scores.
Chelsea are our children. We send them to the kiosk.
She's in such good form right now.
Yeah.
Chelsea are our kiosk kids. We send them to buy bread.
Do you know, Roy, every time you're this arrogant, you lose.
You lose, baby.
Let me just say it in a nice way. Chelsea are our kids. We send them every time to buy bread at the kiosk.
I really want an FA Cup final between Arsenal and Manchester United.
Get out of here.
It's not going to happen, Roy, unless you humble yourself.
Okay.
Because we will do our job.
I will say it in a humble way.
You have to do your job.
I will speak humbly.
And if your players are coming...
kids, they go to the kiosk to buy bread. Is that humble enough for you?
Roy, I just hope...
I
hope that the Man United...
Yeah.
No.
What's the under?
At the end of the show.
Yeah.
I just hope that the squad is not coming with that confidence tomorrow.
No.
They should. They need that confidence.
They shouldn't.
They need
They
that
should come with
confidence.
caution.
No. Man, you have to throw caution to the wind and play up. When you've got attacking...
The only guys who are
when you've got an offensive side...
As Arsenal will accept Chelsea in the final.
The only guys who are going to be confident on that pitch are the senior players. Your Pogbas.
No, it's Greenwood.
Maguire. Greenwood will play like a toy with nothing to
That's
lose.
confidence.
That's not confidence. That's
arrogance.
nothing to lose.
Childish arrogance.
Exactly.
Which is confidence.
Guys, I need to read some tweets here. Ngesti DS Dunga Mata says, Arsenal are the main architect of their own downfall, and tonight it won't be different when they face City. Well, the fact that we're the architect, it means it's in our hands. Sarah Odwar, Man City will win against Arsenal. Okay, Ndani, locked. Okay. I'm looking for Princess Nelly. Etihad versus Emirates. Which airline do you prefer?
Oh, come on, Lord.
I know which one I prefer. And then Ochiweda says, Radull, Jazi yangu ni ya mighty Arsenal.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Above open.
No.
From those comments, I think they are.
No. So guys, what's your predicted score before we wrap? Predicted score for Arsenal versus Man City first?
2-1 to City.
2-1 to City.
Yes. Yeah. Arsenal will score through either Aubameyang or Lacazette.
Yeah.
Goal.
Yeah.
So it's 2-1.
I want to give Arsenal 2-1. I think City will ease up on the
I'm giving it to Arsenal 2-1 as well.
2-1. I think they'll take it. 2-1.
I think.
Manchester United, Chelsea?
I'm giving Chelsea. Not just because I'm a Liverpool fan and I don't like Manchester United. It's just that I think Chelsea are a cup-winning team and they have the score to do it.
Okay, I'll give it to Man United by a very slim 1-0.
Me, I'm giving Chelsea 1-0.
Me, I'm torn because I'm deciding who I want to play in the final.
Oh, please.
If United come with that arrogance, Chelsea but I'd rather Manchester United against Arsenal in the final.
Man United are confident already. Booked our tickets to Kieni.
Guys, get out of here. We're out of time, but I just need to remind you guys that you need to open an ABSA One account. Yes, there's so many benefits towards opening an ABSA One account. The number you need to SMS is 22268. 22268. Do it now. 22268. Then somebody will get back to you and give you all the information you want about opening an ABSA One account, all the benefits, and there are many. Remember, ABSA are the official banking partner in Africa for the Premier League. And I just want to say thank you to ABSA for coming on board today. And thank you to you. don't need to thank you guys.
Of course.
Or I just give you food.
Oh, Roy looks emaciated.
Guys, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next week on time at 2 p.m. for another edition of Radull Live.